All right, hey boy, oh boy, brand new show. Hey, and here is your host. I'm Will Roberts. I'm one of the hosts, and I kind of surprised myself because I usually do a little bit longer timer to kind of get things going. Welcome to the show. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Mainly because I'm doing this with a good friend of mine I've known for 100 years, and he is in the wings. I'm in Los Angeles, California. He is in Las Vegas, Nevada. Almost said Las Vegas, California. But that's what we are. We're bi-coastal. No, that's not true. Anyway, but the show is called And Here's Your Host, and it really is what it says. And we're going to show you some really cool stuff that you can do to get started in live streaming. Now, obviously, because of COVID and all this stuff that's happened, it's become all the rage. I am currently in my bedroom, which is you're probably thinking, "Damn, dude, that's a pretty hardcore bedroom. You got a brick, you got a brick wall." But I'm just doing it by the comfort of what we call green screening. And by the way, at the end of this, if you enjoyed what we're doing, send comments. You can comment. I'm on right now. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Right now. I'm on Instagram. We're on our YouTube channel. We're on two Facebooks, by the way. And then also we're on Twitter because I got like 80,000 there. So if you are interested in learning how to live stream correctly, like look at this setup. This is legit, by the way, Ecamm in the house. If you know what that is, it is a wonderful software. That's a studio software that we're using for clients because we've officially, myself and my partner RJ, have started this live streaming company called And Here's Your Host. So without further ado, I'm going to bring him in. He's a great guy. I'm going to do a single and talk about him a little bit. RJ Owens in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, if you're looking at RJ, he's just going to sit there like he's on the dating game right now. He's just sort of sitting there. RJ likes cooking and he really likes coffee. And he really, anyway, but more importantly, if you're looking at RJ and you're thinking, damn, he looks familiar or he looks attractive, I can get you a number. Yeah. But bottom line is that if you are looking at this guy and you're going, damn, he looks familiar. We actually started a long time ago. I'm going to bring it into a two-shot here. Hey, what's happening, RJ?
Oh, hey, how you doing? Your name's Will, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
We just met 40 years
Been a
ago.
long time. I mean, years, brother. I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. And now that's changed. I mean,
Yeah,
really, it's changed a
yeah.
lot. I'm tired of seeing him in my bedroom.
Oof,
Yeah.
oof.
It's good thing. It's really weird sharing a bedroom with another guy. But you know what? If you do enjoy us, please let us know because I can tell my wife that I perform well in the bedroom. Wait, I have that. What the hell? I have that. Do I have a rim shot here? No. Let's go
That applause is so unwarranted.
it's horrible. Anyway, so really quickly, I promise I'm going to let you talk a little bit in this show, but we actually decided to do this because we both are performers of basically about 35 to 40 years. We met each other, I think 40, 38, 9, whatever years ago, 105 in Dog Life. And now both of us have a moniker that we can share that we both, I spent some time with Cirque du Soleil, and this man right here without the mustache, which by the way is,
Or the eyebrows.
yeah, yeah, the eyebrows, is baby what in Mysterio?
Francois.
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 Francois. Yeah. Anyway, so if you happen to see a Cirque du Soleil show, Mysterio, because everybody knows Mysterio, it's been. And then if you saw my show, Viva
It is
Elvis.
the longest running. It is the longest running Cirque du Soleil show and the oldest permanent show in Vegas. 27 years.
Well, you know what's really weird is because I did Viva Elvis, and I think we're on the other end. It's the shortest
Yes.
running.
No, Run was the shortest running show. It lasted
Really?
8 months. Oh yeah, 8 months.
Yeah, we went 3.5 years,
Yeah.
1,300 shows, so I'm okay
You know
with
what the
that.
difference between Vegas and Run is, though?
No,
Sorry, Viva Las Vegas and Run
no,
is that
no.
pe- people actually liked Viva Las Vegas.
You mean Viva Elvis?
That's what I meant.
Yeah, so much that they don't even remember that. I always make the joke when I'm doing my shows in public. I'm like, hey, has anybody ever seen this? Give me by a show of hands if you've ever seen a Cirque du Soleil show on TV, in person in Las Vegas, or the touring show. And they go, yeah. I go, hey, by the way, raise your hand to show us in Viva Elvis if you've ever seen that show. And I get, maybe. And I'm like, that's why we closed.
Yeah.
Anyway, but then they had Zarkana. But the reason why I'm bringing this all up is that you're in good hands because RJ and I have been doing this for a long time. Allstate. You're in great hands if you are interested in doing live streaming from the technical aspect of it, because I can't think of anybody else. I'm pointing this way, and I mean this way. I can't think of anybody else that I know of that has as much sort of tech savvy as I do and performance knowledge. And so, just a little background about myself, and then I'll let you tell your background. I started off in the late 80s. Working radio, being a producer, doing metaphysical talk radio, Wayne Dyer, Deepak Chopra, Shakti Gawain. And I really kind of just did this because I didn't have any money. I was a performer and decided to do it in a very strange and seedy place, which RJ knows of. KNRY. Yeah. But
The talk of the town.
the talk of town. But then from there, I went on. I became a Fox Kids Club host on air when Fox liked kids. Anyway,
They like them now, but they just like them in cages.
anyway, so with that being said, then I wound up producing people's shows as an independent contractor and also learning a lot about, by the way, I'm on my Instagram account as well. I learned how to be an expert sort of at all this digital stuff. And here we are, fast forward into COVID, and all of my friends in LA, because I'm an LA actor, they're like, dude, how do you keep working? What's going on? I'm like, well, I've had this studio and my voiceover studio forever. And with that being said, then all of a sudden I went, wait a second, people are asking me how to do live streaming. So we put together this company to help facilitate that. We'll get into that more, but RJ, let's give a background on you.
What kind of background do you want? Do you want professional? Do you want personal? I mean, you said it was the dating game, so.
No, I just know
I've been a magician, actor, and performer for the last 45 years. Wow. I know, it's crazy. I had no life as a child. I grew up, and then I was done. That was it.
I remember you in the middle.
Yes, you remember in the middle. Will and I have been working together for way too many years, doing way too many things. It seems like we migrated towards the same jobs together. It was either him pulling me into a job or me pulling him into a job.
Yeah.
We learned from the same mistakes so most of the time. But my background now, we're like this. I'm over here. Yeah. Right now, I'm currently an actor and a clown and a director. That's what I'm doing. My spotlight here on this is to do your air checks, to make sure that you're camera ready, and also the technical side. Make sure that you have all the gizmos and gadgets you need to get yourself live streaming. Because if I can do it, anybody can do it. It's really just that simple. It is. I'm technically savvy, but I hate being on camera, and I hate doing this kind of thing. I prefer live performance over digital performance. So for me to get this up and running and be doing this, it's quite a spectacle. So much so that I just looked at myself and realized that I look like I'm a violet. You're turning violet. So I'm going to give myself a little less color, a little more light, because wow, that was horrible. That was pretty bad. So
I give myself a little bit more something because I was looking like I'm having a liver problem.
Now you look like you've eaten too many carrots.
One of the things I want to talk about on this show a lot is the performance aspects of this, because we're going to talk about and show you at some point, how many people are tired of seeing Zooms like this, first of all, portrait, and then you're upside down with your, it's like up your nose and it's in your bathroom. And, both of us, by the way, both RJ and I are professional magicians as well. And we have another company, which at the end of the show, you'll see a promo, and it talks about, booking our virtual extravaganza magic evening of magic and liquor, by the way. Awesome. But the point I'm trying to make is that, we've been doing this for a long time. So we just felt like we started seeing all these Zooms and we called each other up and went, did you see that? I think that person's in their backyard. It's looking like that wrestling they used to do, and it just didn't have any quality. So And that's the funny thing is that there's so much great equipment out there for literally nothing. And I'm going to say the word Amazon Prime. And you know what? RJ and I are talking. He goes, hey, we got to get this. And boom, Amazon Prime. I just got, this and that. And I got mic flags. And yeah.
We
Anyway,
both have monitors coming tomorrow.
I thought it was today. I thought mine was coming today. I'm like looking for it. But yeah, I mean, that's a great example. That thing it's $99. It's HDMI. It's a good monitor. It's $99.
And people are probably wondering, why do you need two monitors? You don't need two monitors. I know people who do this on their laptop. People do it strictly from their phone. If you're going to set up an actual studio in your abode, you should have a monitor to run your software on and a monitor to watch everything else. Yeah. It just makes it so much easier.
Or the pitch, of course, and here's your host.com. You can check that out. And it's kind of cool because on there, we can help you. We've got people that we're working with as well that are corporate coaches and a lot of different things and helping people, meaning that we run shows right now as producers in our studio. And literally, you'll never see me, and just not a bad thing.
And you'll never see me.
Yeah, we build the show clock. Like if it's a half an hour show, we put together the graphics. RJ's really great at that. And then all of the other stuff. I said that wrong. RJ's really great at that. Like this is a hobby and we have a paper route and we can't deliver our paper. So meanwhile, RJ's doing graphics. No, that's an understatement. He's very good at what he does and he does a lot of things. So what we're trying to do is really kind of help people get up to speed. I'm talking about corporate and people that you see that are like multi-billion-dollar people and you seeing their streams and you're going, wow, that's you. I know you got more money than that. And so we're going to help do that. Isn't that right?
We are. This live stream is specifically for the tips and tricks to get you up and running. Or if you're already up and running, just to get you to be a better live streamer. That's really what we want to do. Yeah. The quality. Well, we're going to talk on subjects that are going to address the quality of what you put out, because the quality of what you put out is what you put into it. And if you don't put enough into it, you're not going to get a very good quality.
Absolutely. And look, there we go. Let me say this. This show must go on, Rusty Allen. He's a good guy. And then Rusty says, RJ, I don't know. Does he know you? Do you know Rusty?
From the good old days.
Hey, Rusty, thanks for hanging out on the show. One thing I wanted to say going into this, and then we're going to take a small little break and show you a segment that we just created that will be extremely valuable for everybody. And that is that, you see, corporate America and businesses, entrepreneurs are trying to figure out what to do because here we are in COVID. Whether you realize it or not, wear a mask, please. And, RJ is in a town that, unlike mine, of course, I can stop our businesses here because of COVID. And we'll kind of figure out things and we'll bob and weave and we'll get her done. But RJ's in Las Vegas, Nevada. And when that stuff happened, because it's a town of people, it shut down. So people are wondering, how do I find people? How do I get my business in front of people? You're looking at it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, and the last thing I'll say about that is that who talks about what you do best and is more passionate than you? So
that's something that Will and I have always believed in, that nobody can sell yourself better than yourself.
No. Well, I mean, it does take some practice and it does take looking good.
I'll work on that. I'm trying to work on the looking good part. I mean, I don't have your swagger or your hoodie or.
You know what I wish I had? I wish I brought a marker so I can connect those damn dots on your shirt.
I wanted to have a confusing pattern on here so it hid things.
Hey, that's old school talk, okay?
Oh yeah, it is.
But by the way, by the way, look at that. Look who's saying something. You are the best person to sell yourself. I love that. Connie Fife, by the way, and you're in this show, you'll see a promo of something happening on the 27th of this month. She has a wonderful wonderful show that, of course, we're producing. And it's the Connie Five Show, and of course, the Connie Five Show slash on the C-Suite Network, which you'll be seeing a lot of. So you can check that out. Hang out for the promo on that one because you'll want to see that she has like 4 of the best or 5 of the best speakers, people, entrepreneurs. Yeah.
There are 6 of the best speakers.
Oh, is it? Okay. What do I know?
Yeah.
I'm just the guy pressing the buttons and making sure she already looks good, but we're gonna get it done. Okay, RJ, I want to go into into our new segment, which, by the way,
this is my favorite segment because I came up with the name.
Okay, are you ready to go with it?
Let's go.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite products, and I've used it for a long time now. They originally sent it to me because they wanted me to show it off in my self-taping and stuff that I do and show people. It is from PXB, and this is a backdrop stand. It's very sturdy, and it came with the head, but I had the standard, of course, stand. I do recommend a thicker one. Also, you notice the rope on the bottom? That's because I put one of my wife's weights on it. That way it doesn't tip over. I'm going to install this and tell you some of the great things about it. First of all, is that I have a green screen, a blue screen, and a black screen. I love it when clients say, well, I need it to be green screen so it keys out. Well, in most cases it does, but right now I'm working with Ecamm, of course. I love it, and I'm using the green screen, so we'll put that up. But they have, by the way, the quality of this is just enormously wonderful. And this is an 8x10. This is an 8x8. Anyway, it's really wonderful. You've got these things. Obviously, I'm in my bedroom doing this because, you know what, in the comfort of my own Zoom. Yeah. And this has extenders on it. I put these on it because I was doing something with it. It doesn't come like that. It just comes with those arrow ends. And these are extenders here because I got the long one. But these are really nicely they break down easily. And then they basically go inside like this. Let me show you what we're doing here. So I'll show you what happens. It's pretty simple. Again, I'm going to take this and put it in here and make a X. There's 4 of these. Because they've got these little sleeve cup holders, whatever you want to call it. Put it on the end. And then a tripod to be weighted because it can get a little top heavy. One thing it does do, which I actually kind of like, is it actually comes kind of forward a little bit the way it is because, I don't know why exactly, but it's pretty easy to light. It makes it taut. I close my curtains so I don't want any of the backlight, just so you know, you don't want any backlight on your screen because it will show through. And lo and behold, I've got my $60 lights on it, and it's pretty well keyed in. Taking it like that, and I'm ready to go. And that's my backdrop. I love this thing. You'll see information on our site and here'syourhost.com on how to use this. By the way, I also do for quick setups, because sometimes it doesn't matter, is I'll take away the 2 bottom and let it just hang because it doesn't take up as much space this way. So that's another way of doing it. All right, love this product. You should too. Love this product, and you should too. I know what you're going to say.
Now, you don't know what I'm going to say.
I thought you were going to say something about
during that segment. Connie asked a question. She said, "Where's a good place to get a great green screen?" Obviously, the company that you got your head from and your extensions from, I actually want one of those now. But I have a really great green screen from eMart, which is on Amazon. Yeah. And it folds up. Do you remember the old movie projectors that we had in school? And they had the screen that folded up. This does that. It sits on the ground. You just lift it up, and it's behind you. And I put it away. I put it away, and I put it in my closet, and it's gone. I will say though, there are huge differences in green screens. It's not the color; it's the opacity. Yeah. There is some really cheap green screen fabric out there that light shines through, and there is fabric that light doesn't shine through. You kind of want to get the heavier duty fabric because the fabric doesn't allow the light to shine through, and it allows you to get a better quality cutout or keyed out picture when you're doing a green screen.
Yeah. And, we will talk when we get a chance, one of these episodes, I'll talk a little bit about how to quickly key it out. It's enormously different now than it used to be 5 years ago. I'll tell you, I've gone through so many green screen setups and doing the different stuff, and it was extremely difficult. I use Final Cut or even your phone. You've got great, teleprompter apps that will key it out right away. Lots of stuff that you can get. We're going to tell you about all these little tips and tricks so you can do it. But then again, if you can't, we can help you out, of course, and here'syourhost.com, and we'll help you. Your company will evaluate. We'll do a meeting via type of Zoom thing and kind of go from there.
And also eventually down the road, we will have affiliate links on our website. We will be opening an Amazon store that will have affiliate links for all the products that we talk about. That way, if you don't want to search Amazon, just go to andhere'syourhost.com and we'll have all those up there for you.
Absolutely. And I'm looking at one of my things here that I love to use, and we're going to talk about this soon too. It's called the Elgato Stream Deck, which basically allows you to press buttons and do things. My only problem with this is I don't like to wear my glasses, and I don't know what the hell this says. So I think I'm going to make a new invention where it magnifies it like an old person needs.
Yeah, it's called LASIK. They have it already. You can get it done. And I'm going to talk about my new favorite tool.
What is that?
It's a stick.
Yeah. It's
a stick. But if I'm sitting here and I'm talking on cam, I can bring my arm around where you can't see it and adjust my light. If I forgot to turn my lights off when we started, I can reach over and flick the light switch down. And you never know. It's a stick. That's what I'm talking. This free. This was free.
Well, no, it didn't grow out of the ground like that.
No, plant a tree for your tomorrow, John Denver. Plant a tree for your tomorrow.
Can I get you a robot arm for your birthday?
No, I want a helper monkey. Can I have a helper monkey?
I don't think they're legal here.
I'm not in California, so you can have monkeys in Nevada.
You can.
I know a man with a monkey. Oh yeah, you could.
I used to work.
Yeah, you can have. You can have almost any exotic animal in Nevada. Almost.
I'm aware of that. By the way, I'm on Instagram. If you guys are interested and you're looking at this, you're looking at my green screen and you're going, I don't know what he's talking about. Check out the link on the profile. You can see it. It's awesome. Hey, we're going to go to a small break, and then when we come back, we'll kind of wrap it up and talk a little bit more about some things. But when we do this, we're going to go to a break, and it's a wonderful little spot you're going to check out about the Connie Fife Show. Hang out and don't move. Don't go away. Conquer your entrepreneurial dreams. Attend the Connie Fife Show with a front row seat of her new live stream show. We know you're powerful, and you mean business. Now show the world in 2021. Connie's guests this episode include Jarek Robbins, Jeffrey Hazlett, Carlos Sequeira, Angela Cusack, Aaron McCormick, and Rebecca Louise Smith. Learn their secrets and how to multiply your sales, increase performance, and conquer whatever is put in front of you. Time to shake up your world. Secure your seat now. Conquer your entrepreneurial dreams in 2021.
Now, Will, here's something people probably don't realize about live streaming is that not only can your live stream be a money-making venture for you, but just like we just showed, you could sell advertising on your live stream.
Yeah.
Should you want to. Or if you have endorsement deals, if you are what the world is calling an influencer now, you could actually use your powers in live streaming to sell those products for the people that are using you as an influencer. It's
You
great.
know, you brought up a really good statement. I'm over here scratching like this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to flip you off. Uh, but you brought up a really good point that I want to kind of bring up, which is that people ask me all the time, why would I try to live stream? And let's just look at a couple of things. Number one, you made a great point as an influencer, but also if you're finding it very difficult to constantly do stuff with live streaming, I'm sorry, with social media, let me tell you something. Right now, we are live streaming on our YouTube channel, on two Facebook groups, mine and another one, and on my Twitter account, which has what 80,000, and on Twitch, and you can actually through Restream.io, you can actually get an account, and if you have a company, and it will put it over all of these places at once. And guess what? When we're done with what we do, when you press the button, it takes it and it basically it's on YouTube. You can take the file with all this wonderful lower thirds and all these things that you're doing or we're doing, and it's a something. You can put it on as a post. You can write stuff on it. It's instant social media content doing this, and you're constantly doing it. I'm here to tell you that if you are not trying to do stuff like this and you're freaking out trying to figure out where your next dollar is going to come, take the control. And the control is really what we're telling you what to do. It may take time, but we've spent a lot of time working in our careers. And a lot of our careers are making sure our social media are good, or how to shoot a self tape as an actor or a performer, or just promoting what we do. Because, hey, when we all got stuck in our rooms because of COVID, what did you do? I know what I did. I created a business with a friend.
And if you're one of those people that has a live stream, but you don't want to do all the work, we're here for you. That's
Yeah.
what we're here for. And here's your host. If you want us to produce your live stream for you, it's really simple. All you have to do is have the proper setup and the idea for your live stream, and we'll get it out there and we'll
Yeah.
produce it, and we'll create what we need to create for you to have a fantastic live stream. That's what we're here for. That's why we're here.
You,
So
you,
whether we help you create your own live stream network or whether we help you just create your live stream, that's what we're here for. And here's your host.
Yeah, and really, when you think about it, I feel like I'm about to do a quick little pitch to helping a dog get dog food every
Let's take
month.
a look at the tote board.
Yeah, no, but what I want to say is that for the price of a social media manager, really a good one, this has the appeal. And if you're doing a podcast, now all of a sudden you can do what we're doing. And if you do a good job at it, I think you'll be surprised that people will take and stand up at attention, including networks. And there are places we can tell you where to go and how to do it. It's just the matter is that you can do this all by yourself if you want, or you can listen to us every time we come on and talk about this. So that is the fact. I can't think of anything else that we wouldn't be saying for the next whatever episodes we're doing. But anything last stuff there, RJ?
Nope. Just look for my whole video on the stick next time we come back.
Video on the stick. I'm getting a robot arm. Mandalorian. Manda
Yeah.
RJ William. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is the show. By the way, after you see this ending slate, which, by the way, ending slate will give the 800 number, 800-279. Roll the toad board. Whatever. Just look at that. Are you going to see a promo from the magic site that we created? And it's pretty awesome. There's a new thing we're doing, which is basically mixology. I know a really good guy that makes a good stiff drink, and he's over there in Las Vegas. I mean, who else makes a better drink than someone in Las Vegas? RJ's an awesome cook. I have to be honest with you. I was thinking Thanksgiving, because that's when we really started doing a lot of this stuff and kind of contacting. RJ and I are like this like I don't even know what to call it. I want to say an old married couple.
Old married couple.
Yeah, we won't talk to each other for 4 years, and then like, hey, dude, let's do something. And then there we are. But I was missing the Thanksgiving dinner that RJ cooks, by the way. And I'll just leave it at that because it was an awful lot of
I
cooking.
just wish I still cooked them.
I know because you don't
This
know.
is the first year because of this stupid pandemic. I usually have an orphan's Thanksgiving at my house every year. 30, 40 people show up. I have 3, 4 turkeys, what have you. It's either orphan's Thanksgiving or orphan's Christmas, depending on how I feel. This year I couldn't do it. And I was so upset. But then I realized it was also Thanksgiving and Christmas were my first food holidays
Yes.
post surgery, because people probably don't know that I had gastric sleeve surgery in July.
Yeah.
And I was kind of thankful for the fact that I wasn't cooking all that stuff. Not that I wanted to eat it, but I
Yeah.
didn't know how emotionally I was going to feel. So we're getting there. We're getting there, you know.
Awesome stuff. All right, folks. So there it is. That's the show for today. Oh my God, that's the name of a drink for y'all. What is it? Gastric bypass? That's not a good drink. What is it? What do
Gastric
you think?
sleeve, that's not a good drink. No, nobody wants to drink that.
A drink for you. What is it? What's the drink? Tell us, because I don't know what the drink is. I was just thinking it was like sleeve surgery. I don't think that's a good drink name.
Called the belly buster.
Belly buster. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we're going to leave with this end slate. And then after that, stick around. There's a really quick commercial about the magic stuff that you can book if you want. I'm Will Roberts,
I'm RJ Owens.
and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Will Roberts here, the Honest Huckster. Today I want to tell you about a wonderful, amazing, outstanding, colorful, new variety virtual extravaganza vaudeville show. Say that 10 times fast. Anyway, this is a one-of-a-kind show where there are 3 performers. There's an opening act, Mike Powers, who is an award-winning magician. And, by the way, he's our close-up opening act. He's amazing, engaging, and just a darn nice guy. Then we have Faust. Faust is an award-winning magician as well, who does an amazing style of magic with pantomime. The wall, the ball, all your favorites. He's also an amazing professional magician. Color, lots of fun, and more. And then, of course, there's me, the Honest Huckster. I'm the variety part of the show. Former Cirque du Soleil act, a 2-time Guinness World Book of Records holder for trick roping, gun spinning, whips, and also, I'm a professional magician. I'm the medicine show magician, the huckster, the hustler. You know, check for your wallet. Your customized show will be a virtual extravaganza, whether it's a party, a birthday party, an anniversary, or a corporate event. We can bring our show to the comfort of your own Zoom. I get it. Zoom, like, anyway. Oh, and once you see our Zoom studios, they're amazing. You'll see the beautiful graphics we have, overlays, and we can even customize the show and brand it with your logo. This way your audience feels that it is a show that you have created just for them. So bring a touch of magic and excitement and vaudeville to your next virtual gathering. Just click on the link below and let's have some fun. Now, I gotta get out of here.